Hi, this is Mr. Leach, and I'm going to walk you through a tutorial of how to record your VFW essay. So we're going to be using the program Garageband. It's on all Macs, and I'll show you where it is. If you go down to Finder, this is where you can find all the programs for the computer. And then you're going to go on the left side, scroll down to Applications. That's where all the programs are. And then you're going to scroll up to find the program called Garageband. Garageband has a guitar icon. So double-click Garageband, and it'll open. First thing it's going to ask you to do is to save your project. Go ahead and give it a name that something with your name and your VFW project. Give it a name that's unique to this file so you don't get confused and lose it later. Alright, so I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to say New Project. Now I have some options, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the voice, and then I'm going to choose that. And then next it's going to ask me to name it. So I'm going to name it Mr. Leach VFW 2013, yeah. Just in case we don't confuse them with last year's winners. Alright, so then I'm going to go down to the side and I'm going to save it in, I'm going to go to Music, and I'm going to save it there. Just make sure, you can save it anywhere in your computer, just know where you save it so you can find it afterwards. And I'm going to say Create, and Garageband will launch. Any day now. Alright, here we go. So right now we have a male basic track.
Good afternoon. Will custodian please call the main office? Custodian, please call the main office. Thank you.
And we have a female basic track. So I'm going to do the male basic track. And right now you see this green audio leveler right here. And what you want it to do is you want it to be green, and you want it to be far on this audio meter but not red. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Check, 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 1, 1, 2, 2. You want it to be as loud as possible without being too loud, otherwise it'll be fuzzy. Alright, so the next thing is we're ready to go. You're on vocals. You've either chosen your male basic if you're male, female basic if you're female, and we're going to record. So what I would suggest is that you get your essay out. I would even print it and have it out here. I'm going to give a sample sentence, and I'm going to record it and show you how. So to record, I'm going to press this red record button right here. So, my name is Craig Leach, and I'm very hopeful about this nation's future. Here are some reasons why. Alright, I'm going to stop that sentence and play it back for you, just so you can see that it recorded. So, in order to select what part of the voice that you want to play, you can drag this playhead right here, this red line. So I'm going to drag it back to the beginning, and I'm going to push play. My name is Craig Leach, and I'm very hopeful about this nation's future. Here are some reasons why. Alright, so you heard that nice click noise at the end of that with the spacebar. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to show you how to get rid of something that you don't want to in your sound. So I'm going to drag this playhead to the part that I don't want. And you can also look at these audio waves right here, and these will tell you when your voice is loud, it'll be very big, and then when there's nothing, it'll be this blank space right here. And I see this random little burst of sound right here. That's probably my keyboard, so I'm going to cut that out. So I'm going to drag my playhead to before where I messed up. I'm going to go up to Edit.
Will custodian please call the main office? Custodian, please call the main office. Thank you.
I'm going to say Split. And look, it splits the clip into two, the good part versus the bad part. Then I'm going to unhighlight, click on the bad part, hit delete, and that's done. Now when I play it, you won't hear the click at the end. Some reasons why. Alright, now I'm going to mess up on purpose. So I'm going to show you what happens. It might be hard to record your full essay without messing up, and I'm going to show you how to pick up. Alright, I have to think of a sentence now. The first reason that I'm excited about America's future is because of our history of innovation. Here's my mess up. So, I want to cut out the mess up part. I'm going to cut out the mess up part just like I cut the spacebar part. So I'm going to drag this playhead to the beginning of the clip. The first reason that I'm excited about America's future is because of our history of innovation. Obviously I don't want that like part in there, so I'm going to click my playhead to right before that part. Again, I'm going to go to Edit. I'm going to go to Split. I'm going to unhighlight and highlight the part I don't want and hit delete. Alright, so now when you've recorded and you have your whole essay and it's good, it's great, all the bad parts are cut out, all the good parts are in, now what you need to do is you need to make a CD of it for the contest final. So what you're going to do is, my track's all done, I'm going to go up to Share. I'm going to say Export Song to Disk. You might think it's Burn Song to CD, but actually Export Song to Disk works a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to make sure that it is compressed using the MP3 encoder. Make sure it's MP3, not AAC. Sometimes it'll say AAC, but what you're going to say is MP3. It's high quality. And then what you're going to say is export. Again, you're going to choose where on your computer it's going to save. So I'm going to save this as Mr. Leach again, VFW 2013, and it's going to my movies folder, or my music folder. So I'm going to save it. And once it's done converted, it's been converted, I can look in my Finder again, go again where to my music folder, and here it is right here, this MP3 file, Mr. Leach VFW 2013. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a CD into the drive, and the drive is on the right side of the Mac. So I'm going to stick the blank CD in, and next we're going to wait for the CD icon to show up on the left side of this screen. It'll also show up on your desktop. So it takes a few minutes for the computer to recognize that that CD is in here. Yep, now it remembers. It says you inserted a blank CD, choose an action. And so I'm going to say open in Finder. Just say OK. And then now if I scroll down, I will see this untitled folder right here, or also you'll see this CD icon on the side. So I'm going to click on the CD icon. I'm going to double click, and here is what's in the CD. Right now it's blank, so nothing's in there. What I want to do is I want to drag my sound file, this MP3 file, to the CD and drag it. Great. So once it's, the file is dragged into my recordable CD.
Don't say if you're in the building, please call the main office. Don't say if you're in the building, please call the main office. Thank you.
Next I'm going to burn it. And to burn it, I'm going to push this action wheel right here. And I'm going to say burn untitled CD. Once I click that, it'll say OK. It'll take maybe 2 or 3 minutes and then it'll be done. That's your last step, but if I were you, what I would do is after you've done recording, you're done burning, I would eject the CD and I would put it in another computer and make sure that it works, because you want to make sure that the file's on there right so that they can hear it, and then give it to Miss Kirsten. If you have any questions, you can come see me, Mr. Leach, or you can ask Miss Kirsten. Thanks, and good luck on your essay.